Hello and welcome to episode 250 of the WDW Review. I'm joined, first I'm Michael Black, and I'm joined by Stacy Nyman, who's on mute. Don't know if she knows that.
Because my cats are very loud and they are super annoying right now. So I just texted my husband to take care of them in a nice way.
I didn't see any harsh faces, so that's good. And Peter, how are you today?
I'm well.
Good. Are we excited about episode 250?
I am.
I am too. I'm excited. And I'm very excited that we have our guests today. We have 3 members of the esteemed Monorail Tales podcast. How are you gentlemen today? We have Bill Mitchell and we've got Steve and Rick Forbes. How are you guys doing today?
Hey, good, Michael. Glad to be here. I can't believe it's 250. That's fantastic. Congratulations.
That's just crazy. I've only been here for like 10, but
that's an accomplishment too.
That's like, yeah. I think I've missed like the last 10, so
no, you know what?
It balances out.
It does.
As I'm going back through and putting all these on the WDW YouTube, Chris isn't here to stop me. As I'm putting them all on the WDW YouTube, I'm realizing how often I did have the pleasure of being on the podcast, and it was a lot of fun. It always is a lot of fun. I can remember, I'm just going to go down memory lane real quick. This is going to be my something good for this episode. The first podcast I was ever on was the Be Our Guest podcast. And I still remember shaking. I was so nervous being on that podcast. And I was out in my garage in Ohio and it was cold. That wasn't why I was shaking. I was just so nervous. And I remember I was on there with, of course, Mike, and then Ricky was on there. And I just was like, I was talking to these people who were just like superheroes to me. I listened to them every week or twice a week. And I just remember that experience. So now it's just every time I'm on, I don't lose the magic. I really don't. I enjoy it so much talking to you guys. And I don't want to sound narcissistic, but I really enjoy listening to it back. And it's not to hear my own voice, but it's
because
just
we need the downloads, folks. I mean, let's be honest about it.
Exactly. So I listen at least twice a day to each episode. But no, I just am so thankful to be here. So what I wanted to do was I just want to put it on pause for just a second. Monorail Tales, folks. I'm sorry. I apologize. We will get into the game. We have a fun game. But Stacy and Pete, I just want to take a second for each one of you to kind of give. I'm going to put you on the spot. What is your most memorable moment on the podcast? 250 episodes.
Ooh.
I know. Who wants to go first?
I have one. I have a couple, but one of them involves my ridiculousness, and then the other one is just sappy a little bit. But I think that my most memorable was when I did a trip report right before I was invited to join the podcast, and I just remember feeling, like you said before, just super nervous every time I went on. But the last time I went on, I just felt super welcomed and at home with Pete and Chris. So it just felt right. And it's something just really clicked. And that was just like a really great moment. And then my other favorite time, which most of our listeners already know about, was the time that I reported Chris to Facebook on accident. And he had posted a photo of plants all around. I think was it Coronado Springs, or it was somewhere at Walt Disney World, plants somewhere. And I was at a cheerleading competition and I butt reported him. And I got a phone call when we were going back to our hotel room from Chris saying, "Did I do something to offend you? Like what's happening here?" Or no, I called him because I was horrified that I did that. I called him and I said, "I'm so sorry. I accidentally reported your picture." And this was before I really knew him very well. But I was horrified. So that's just become a great little shtick in the show. Just, I'm not a fan of foliage. So
Yeah, and now
I love
we have to be very careful when we post like pictures of flowers and things. Like, Stacy, just relax.
Just warning.
It's not going to
trigger
hurt
warning,
you.
Trigger warning. Yeah, no, but just the fact that we could just have this rapport and tease each other, and it's all in love, and it just makes me happy to have such good friends in my life.
Awesome. All right, Pete, did she give you enough time?
Mine's actually. I'm gonna put this out there ahead of time. I love going to see his show, but when we had Yeehaw Bob on the show,
I remember that.
That was an experience that I will not forget.
Anytime soon, huh?
He came in like a hurricane and then just gone, just as fast. It was the craziest thing. We were just like, what do we do now? And we were left to scramble for the rest of that show. Like, well, there you go, folks.
You guys did a great job on that one, though, because I remember listening to that when that came out, and I was surprised to hear afterwards that it was a difficult show to record just because of all the commotion and craziness. Because as a listener, it was fine. It was great. It was a great episode. Maybe if I went back and listened now, I might have different thoughts. But
Chris is actually, and I will give him all the credit in the world, Chris does a great job with the editing on our audio shows. He really does.
Mm-hmm.
The last show that just most recently came out, there was a little bit of a flub at the beginning, and Chris cut that out seamlessly.
There were a few flubs in that episode.
But you know which one I'm talking about.
I do know which one you're talking about, yes.
And I know Michael knows too.
Mm-hmm.
But he did a masterful job making sure that didn't make the air. So
well, that kind of segues into what I kind of wanted to talk about real quick. Since Chris isn't joining us today, he's taking a break from the show today. He's got some stuff going on, and also he was graciously, we can have 6 screens on YouTube, and so we wanted to give as much as we could space-wise here. So I think that it worked out great to have some extra, space.
I'll just go, and you guys have a good show. And
Nope, you're in, man. But I want to take this just a second to appreciate Chris and what he's done for this podcast, because it's since joining, I can even see more of what he really does for the show as far as editing it, putting it out, just organizing, just the basic getting everybody together, sending that group text out to, kind of get everybody motivated and when we're going to record. Why is your head in the logo?
Because I'm a goofball.
Okay. Or is it because we're talking nice about Chris and you'd rather us keep that to a minimum? But I really want to appreciate him and what he does for the show and what he does for our community. I don't think Epcot would exist. I know it wouldn't exist without
he started it.
Him in there and him poking around and getting everybody involved. So I just want to give him a kudos, and I don't know what more to say. I don't want to get all emotional. I don't want to get all verklempt before the show because we have a great game. I
do have to say, I want to add my little 2 cents in here. Chris is one of the most phenomenal interviewers I have ever seen in action. I don't know if it comes with practice, but I think it's a natural gift for him. For example, when I have to interview somebody, it's just all I'm doing is thinking about what is my next question. But Chris has just the natural ability to really truly listen and to just on the fly think of the next question. And that, it seems like to somebody who's never tried it before that should be an easy task. It's not an easy task. It's easy. And he always ends up coming across, well, as intelligent as our podcast can be, but very professional. And he just is it's just such a gift for him, which is why whenever he asks me if I want to take the lead, I'm always like, oh, no, because he's just so good at it. I would do it more often if I knew it took less, if it took more stress away from him. But it's just like he just adds so much to this podcast that it's phenomenal. So we really miss him when he's not here. Because this is just gonna be terrible, everybody.
No,
Terrible.
This is not. Here's what we're going to do. For Chris, we're going to step up our game because the first time I ever hosted by myself was not the best. But we have to step up our game. I think we can do it. We've got these 3 amazing guys with us. We've got a great game we're going to play. We are actually going to... Are we ready to play now?
Ready.
Fellas? You ready to go? They fell asleep. Wake up. All right. So what we're going to do here is we are going to play Walt Disney World hide and seek. So each person has thought of a couple places that they're going to hide at Walt Disney World Resort. It could be anywhere on property. And everyone else is going to have 2 questions to ask. And we want you guys to play along as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and each person is going to ask a question. And we're going to go around for 2 rounds on each hiding spot. At the end of each round, everyone will guess, including yourselves, the listeners and the viewers. And then we will award points based on who guessed the correct location. I hope I explained that correctly. We'll get it as we go along. So our first contestant, our first hider today is going to be Stacy Nyman. So
It is me.
it is you. So you got your hiding spot?
I do. I have it on a piece of paper right here. I'm folding it up right in front of me, so you can't see anything on it. This is
All right.
the paper.
Awesome. So she cannot change it, guys.
I can't change it.
It is locked. So first question goes to Peter.
All right. Are you... Now, these have to be yes or no questions, correct?
Yes or no questions, yes.
Okay. Are you hiding at a park?
Yes.
All right. Rick.
Are you in Magic Kingdom?
Yes.
Ooh, Steve.
Are you in Fantasyland?
Yes. This is going to be super easy. At least I think I am. I'm going to go with yes.
Okay.
If it's not at the end, you can all call me a big fat cheater.
All right, Bill.
Are you hiding in a ride?
No.
All right. That completes round 1. Should I recap?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So we are in a park. That park is Magic Kingdom. The land is Fantasyland, and we're not on a ride. So now on to round 2.
Are you in a restaurant?
No.
Okay.
Are you in a show?
No.
Are you in a meet and greet?
No.
Thought I had that one.
Are you in a gift shop?
Yes.
Okay. So after 2 rounds, I'm not summing that round up. Okay. So you've got to know what you're doing. And I'm going to give you a few seconds to write your answer down. Okay. Because we can't have dead air. Do we have a guess?
Do we each guess or is it collaborative?
Oh, no. Everybody guesses.
Okay.
And then I will award points if you get it correct. Well, Stacy will reward for this round.
I have my pixie wand ready. Ding.
There you go. I'll have to think of some fun things to talk about with the hider while
There you
we
go.
get the results each round.
Good plan.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Okay. We're going to start with you, Pete. Where do you think Stacy Nyman is hiding?
I'm going with the gift shop outside of Winnie the Pooh.
No.
Ooh, can I change my answer?
No, you have to go with the answer
yes, you
had.
can. If you're not cheating, you're not trying, Rick. Ignore that man.
Wah, wah, wah.
Winnie the Pooh gift shop.
feel like I'm on the what's that match game?
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right, Steve.
I'm going with the gift shop at Peter Pan.
No. It's up to you, Bill.
I'm going with the gift shop by Gaston's.
No. Wah, wah, wah. It was the gift shop exit after PhilharMagic.
Magic.
That's in Fantasyland, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, oh man.
All right. So
I'm
that
impressed
round,
it doesn't even have a bathroom.
that round went well
Did
for
Yeah.
sure.
for me.
Okay. All right, Peter, you're up. Are you ready to hide? He's got it. He's got it locked in. We're going to go in the same order as to not confuse me or the panel.
Good plan.
All right, Rick.
Are you in a park?
Yes.
Are you in Epcot?
Yes.
Are you in a restaurant?
Yes.
That'll narrow it down.
All right. Are you in a table service restaurant?
No.
Okay, so after round one, we've got Peter pinned down at Epcot at a restaurant that is not a table service restaurant. Do I have my game show voice going pretty well?
You do.
here?
It
Yeah.
sounds really good.
I've been honing this all day long. I was at work
go,
all
Jim
day,
Rayburn.
just talking like that. Everybody's looking at me all weird.
And
Okay.
on to round two.
And now for, hey, Stacy, don't steal my thunder.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
Get your own gig, lady.
Yeah. And now for round two. Rick, question number 2.
Ooh, this is gonna be hard to narrow it down. Are you in one of the lounges?
No.
Okay.
Are you in Future World?
No.
Are you in World Showcase?
Yes.
Oh goodness.
Last question, Stacy. Make it a
Okay.
good one.
Okay. Are you closer? Oh, I can't say. Okay, no. That would be an answer question. Okay, I'm just gonna narrow a pavilion down. Are you in the Germany pavilion?
No.
Okay. So, while you guys guess this, I have no idea what I'm going to do. But I am going to tell you all that I'm really looking forward to baseball season. Is anyone else looking forward to baseball season?
Yes.
No?
I'm looking for
Stacy's general sports answer is yay sports ball.
Oh, that's true. That
Are they
is
doing
true.
baseball?
They are. It's like a 60-game season.
Yep.
And it's going to be like very exclusive teams that they're playing against. Very geographical teams. So
Yeah, it's basically you're playing kind of like minor league style where the Midwest teams are going to play amongst each other.
Oh.
The Northeast will play amongst themselves. It
Yeah.
should be interesting.
it'll be fun. I don't care. I just want to see baseball. And after next round, we'll talk about some of the strange rules that they're going to have this year for Major League Baseball.
Joy. I can't wait for
Yay.
that round.
I
Yeah.
bet. Okay. So are we ready to guess?
Yes.
Yep.
All right. Rick, where is Pete hiding? La Hacienda
No.
de San Angel.
That was a good one.
All right. Steve?
All right. Well, I'm going to guess because it's my favorite service is Tangerine Cafe.
No.
Ooh,
That's a good one.
that is a good one. I'm starting. Yeah, did I mention that I hadn't eaten yet today?
Oh,
Did I
no.
mention that?
Yeah, I haven't had dinner either, Michael. No.
Oh, wow. This is bad. Okay, Bill.
I think he's at the bakery in Norway having school bread, recovering from his going on the Frozen ride numerous times.
No,
I was this close.
I was
Close to get it.
Oh, I was getting excited about that one too.
I
Stacy,
think it's the Japan Pavilion, having the quick service there, and I don't remember what the name of the place is.
There's two.
Oh, goodness graciousness. I don't know which one it is, so maybe I can get half points if that's the correct pavilion.
I'll give
And the
you,
answer is-
I'll give you half a point because it actually is Katsura Grill.
Awesome.
All right, so Stacy with half a point. At least you got the right pavilion.
Yeah, we need to pause. I need to go get my park maps. Drawing a blank on all these right now.
Do you want to go get your park maps?
Or
Bill?
you can just open a new
Yeah.
tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll lose.
That's what I did. I just opened a tab up and put in Magic Kingdom map.
The problem
I would have
is,
you guys are cheaters.
though, Bill would have been looking for Pete.
Have you played
In the
a
map.
game on this show before?
Have you
I'm
met
the
him?
master of the cheaters anyway. So.
If you're not cheating, you're not trying.
True.
This is very true. All right. Now it is time for the originator of this game, the master of the hiding, Mr. Rick Forbes.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
right. And we will start with
You
you,
can't see me.
Steve.
Okay.
Which question would you like to ask Steve? Or Rick, I'm sorry. You can ask yourself a question if you'd like.
Well, I do that enough as it is, so it's probably not. I don't like to do it on air. All right, Rick, are you in a park?
Yes.
Are you in Animal Kingdom?
No.
Stacy.
Are you in Hollywood Studios?
No.
It's much easier when we get the park right away. I mean,
Yeah.
Yes.
Trying to decide if I want to just go straight to a land or go for a park again.
Do I need to hit those baseball rules now or?
No.
Okay.
Are you in a castle park?
No.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-huh.
So he's
All
back
right.
to Epcot. Okay.
Well, I guess we narrowed that down. I was going to say he's not at Animal Kingdom. He's not at Hollywood Studios or Magic Kingdom. So now on to round 2.
Are you in Future World?
No.
Are you in the Mexican Pavilion?
No.
all right. Are you in an attraction?
No.
Are you in a restaurant?
No.
Oh, man. It's going to be a shot in the dark to find Rick here.
Okay.
I'm so glad I got this hosting gig. So some of the crazy rules as you guys think about where you're going to guess Rick is during celebrations, they're not allowed to make contact with each other, which is an understandable rule, but at the same time, I'm trying to figure out no high fives, no smacking each other on the rear end, no jumping up and hitting each other's chests, none of that. They also cannot have sunflower seeds to spit out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And I had heard that anyone who's not involved in the game actually had to sit socially distanced up in the stands, like in the first level of stands. That's just some of the rules that I've heard, which seem very interesting to me. Oh, and the ball, once it's been touched by anybody, can't be used again.
Wow.
That's going to be a lot of souvenir baseballs available for sale after this season.
Yeah, I don't, unless they like sanitize them, and then use them for the next game, I suppose. Okay, so that should have given everybody enough time. We'll start with you, Steve. Where is Rick hiding?
Rick, you are in the Canada Pavilion in the mountains.
Nope.
Ah,
Rick, you are.
I avoid
in
Canada.
Me too. No, wait a minute. No, I can't. I have kids there.
I was going to say you're in the shrubbery maze at England.
Nope.
All right. I think that Rick is in the Germany bathrooms.
Nope.
Oh,
That
that was the
one,
best guess possible, I think, Stacy.
All right. I'm going to say Mitsukoshi in the
Nope.
Japan Pavilion.
Oh.
Oh, great guesses.
Oh, good.
African
Oh,
Outpost.
wow. Okay.
African Outpost.
That's a great place to hide because everybody would just walk right past you.
Yep, right in the open.
All right. I do remember one time they hid during the Easter egg hunt. They hid an egg there, and you could not find that thing. It was like in a rock formation, and if you came from one direction, you couldn't find it. If you came from the other, it was very visible.
Funny.
Yeah, I know that was extremely interesting. All right.
Fact.
Hey, I try to bring what I can. It's Steve's turn to hide.
All
Are
right.
you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. That means, Bill, you have the first question.
Are you in a park?
Yes.
Okay. Are you in a park with the name Kingdom in it?
No.
Good one, Stacy.
I know the rules are
you
getting
in
a little tricky.
Are you in studios?
No.
Epcot again. Wow. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Are you in? Oh, sorry, it's Rick's
No,
turn.
wait, it's me.
Yep.
Are you in an attraction?
Yes.
That hesitation might be a little clue.
Mm-hmm.
Take it and run with
Are
it,
you-
Bill.
I am drawing a blank. Are you in Oh, I just totally drew a blank. World Showcase.
Yes.
Are you in a show in World Showcase?
No.
Okay.
Are you at the Oh Canada movie?
No.
Okay. Rick gets the last question.
Are you in one of the movies?
No.
All right. So now it's time to try to guess where Steve is hiding at Epcot. We know it's in World Showcase.
Mm-hmm.
He's not down with the movies.
Nope.
It's kind of an attraction.
Mm-hmm.
So what do we got? Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Yep.
All right. Bill, you get to go first.
I have the Trains by Germany.
Oh, no, but that's good. Nope. Nope.
Are you at the Grand Fiesta Tour in Mexico?
No, but I love that one.
Me too. It's the best.
I
Yeah.
met Bill there.
Yes.
Well, no, you yelled at him from there.
We shook hands.
Same
Oh,
difference.
okay.
Yes.
Are you at the stage at the American Pavilion
The stage at the American Pavilion.
where
No.
they have no? Okay.
Voices of Liberty.
No, but that
Oh,
I'm missing them though bad. Miss them
Wow.
bad.
I'm going to tell you right now, going into the last hider of round one, Stacy is in the lead with half a point.
Yeah, we're not good at this game.
So here's
We need more
what I'm
questions.
suggesting. After Bill does his hiding, I'm going to shake the game up a little bit.
Okay.
All right.
The next round is going to be a little bit easier on the seekers. Okay.
Good plan.
All right. So Bill, it's your turn to hide with the old rules.
Oh, where is
nobody-
he? Let's see.
Yeah. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. No,
We're just gonna let it. We're just gonna let him keep hiding, and we'll see how long it takes for him to come out and be like, guys.
Hey, that's like playing hide and seek with my kids.
Yeah.
You can hide, I'll find you.
Someday.
You didn't
That's
come find
fantastic.
me.
You used to have 12.
Every time I laugh, my camera shakes.
So
My
where were
belly's
you,
shake.
Steve?
All right. Actually, Pete kind of scared me at first because he said the stage.
The stage at the Canada Pavilion.
Yeah, because the first two letters are in where I was hiding.
Oh, Stave
Oh,
Church.
nice.
Which we just found that I leaned on the door, and this is like 6-7 years ago, and it opened, and I was like, oh wow, there's
Yeah,
actually something in here.
They do a good job.
Yeah.
Speaking as somebody who worked at the Swedish American Museum, I approve.
Ah, thank you. That's right.
You know what? Enlighten me, because I don't think I know what you're even talking about. So tell me.
Oh, the Stave Church. Well,
Yeah.
it's actually the first thing you see when you get to the pavilion. It's right out in front. Most people actually just pass it, but there is. I think it's isn't it a Frozen attraction? In there?
Actually, it's the Norse gods right now.
Oh, is it Norse
okay.
God?
Okay, I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah, it used to be like a whole Norwegian Viking thing in there and all that. That's when we first found it, and then it was they had a Frozen thing attraction in there, and then
it's like Odin and Thor and.
Oh, that's neat. Okay, yeah, I haven't been in a few years, so yeah.
Okay, I definitely know what you're talking about. I just didn't know that's what it was called. So learned something there. All right, now that we actually found Steve, we can go and try to seek Bill. Are you ready to hide? You have your spot.
I have my spot.
Okay. So Stacy, you have the first question, and I wonder what that question will be.
All right, Bill, are you in a park?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you in a park that has the word kingdom in the name? That was a good
Good question, Pete.
Yeah.
No.
All right. Rick?
Are you in Hollywood Studios?
Yes.
You guys are ahead of the game.
Could you be in a Star Wars attraction?
No.
Okay.
Are you in an attraction?
No.
Are you in a table service restaurant?
No.
Are you in a restaurant?
I'll go yes. You can get food there. And that's not yes, no quite the answer, but yes.
Is this a place that you get mostly drinks from?
Yes.
We may be narrowing down here. Okay.
Was
Wow.
that Grounds?
That was. Didn't it go
Wow.
fast?
Okay, good. I was like, I could not even remember.
Do I need some banter, or are we all ready to guess?
I'm ready to guess.
I have no clue.
All right. Well,
All right, hold on. I've only got one that I can't think of a single name. Okay.
all right.
All
You're
right.
locked in.
Okay. I'm going with Oga's Cantina. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Cantina? Okay, that's what I'm going with.
Bill, did she
No.
find you? No.
No.
Starbucks.
No.
Oh, good. That was a good guess.
Tune-In Lounge. At 50th
That
Compound.
would be correct.
Oh,
It's Rick Forbes.
good job. Because I had Starbucks too, so that's the only one I could think of.
Yeah, when you said Drake's, I thought, oh, they knew. I wasn't even thinking about.
Well, that
Especially since you can get food at Tune In.
Yeah, you can get
Yeah.
it at the bar there, but it's not really. I wouldn't consider it a table service, so.
Yeah,
it's
but
kind
I
of,
don't know. I would still consider that part of a restaurant, though.
yeah. Well, I did say it was
Yeah.
a restaurant, and that you can get food there, but I wouldn't.
we're dropping the controversy. No controversy this round. Okay. So
Hey,
after the
we got
first round of hiders and seekers, we've got Stacy with half a point and Rick with 1 point. But
Yay.
you guys can all redeem yourself because we're going to go around one more time, but it's going to go a lot faster because I'm going to place you somewhere. Actually, I'm going to place myself somewhere. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to place myself somewhere, and I'm going to give you very specific instructions, and you will only have one question apiece. I love how we make up these rules as we go along. That's what's fun about this. Okay. So I am in an attraction at Magic Kingdom, but you cannot ask me which attraction I'm in your questions. Okay. So you can't say, are you at Haunted Mansion? Are you at It's a Small World? Okay. Got it. And boy, I'm going to tighten this up even more. You can't ask me what land either.
What?
No, no land, because that would take like 2 questions. All right. First round, Stacy will go first.
All right. Is this a dark ride?
No.
Does it contain any drops?
No.
Yeah, right. Is this what you would consider a classic ride?
Yes. I would.
Is this ride above ground?
Yes.
Are you on a boat on this ride?
Yes.
Oh,
All right. Everybody got it? Only one round. You've got your answers. Which attraction am I on at Magic Kingdom?
Is it a free for all, or are we going in order?
No, we'll go in order with the first
All right.
person that gets this round.
I think that you are on It's a Small World.
No. And hopefully you all have written it down because you can't change your answers.
I actually hadn't written anything yet because I was still trying to think, but everybody's decided we're just going to go with this.
I'm just trying to keep dead air from going on. That's all. So it's not Small World, Pete. You have that advantage.
Well, okay. Not a dark ride, above ground, in a boat. The Jungle Cruise.
It's Jungle Cruise.
There you go.
All right, Rick, what did you have? Jungle Cruise.
Nice.
Steve?
no, I had Splash, even though I knew it wasn't.
Ah. All right, and Bill?
Small World.
Small
Small World.
All right.
That's fun.
Peter got the cheating one basically out of that, but that's okay. That's okay. It was my fault for not pausing. We'll blame that one on the host.
At least just ask if I'm ready. I don't know. I'm slow. Leave me alone.
You're not slow. You may be a little indecisive. Okay, moving on to the next round. I'm going to go to a resort. Okay. I'm at a resort, and you can ask me any question you want other than what type of resort. You can't ask me if it's a value, a moderate. You can't ask the category.
Okay.
All right, and we'll start with Pete this round.
Is it a Magic Kingdom area resort?
No.
So that next out the monorail loop.
Okay, yeah.
Was it opened after the year 2000?
Rick, you're expecting me to know this. No. No, it was here before then. I think. No, it was. I think. If not, I plead ignorance.
Okay. Is this resort accessible by water, boat?
No.
Is it next to a theme park?
No.
That was
Mm,
okay.
I'm going to go no. And I'll clarify that it's not up against a theme park.
Does this resort have a water slide in the main feature pool?
Look how she got around the category.
Uh-huh.
That was smart. Very
Yep.
smart. Yes, it does. It does have a water slide. All right. So we will give you 10 seconds. Is that good? 10, 8. I wish I had more rules of baseball to go over, but that's the only ones I knew. All right. Are we all ready?
Yep.
All right, Pete. Where am I?
Coronado.
I am at Coronado.
Oh my
Good
goodness.
one.
Apparently, no one else had me at Coronado.
No, I had your boardwalk.
I had Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Me too.
It helps
had
to know
Kirby
where I would
Beach.
go, doesn't it?
Yeah.
I love Coronado. When they said
Yeah.
they were going to have the NBA go there, I was like, does this mean I can't like go visit? Because that's
Yeah.
frustrating.
Yeah.
But don't get me started.
But apparently, as the tournament goes on and teams are eliminated,
Yeah.
those teams will leave, and then they'll be condensing to probably the Grand Floridian would be my guess.
Okay. That makes sense. I did think, well, this is a totally different topic, but I did think that was strange to use one that's on the monorail line. Like, that just seems strange to me.
Yeah,
But
a little.
moving on. All right, this round, I am at Disney Springs, and I'm at a restaurant. And it's fair game because there's 500,000 restaurants. You can ask anything you want. And I think this will be the last round. I said 5, but come on. This is for all the marbles here. And Rick, you can ask the first question.
Is it table service?
No.
Is it in the West End?
Ooh. No. I had to get my bearings.
Yeah, me too.
Now I gotta
Is
get it
it-
out.
Yeah.
Bill's putting himself
Can you get
in
hot
Disney
dogs there?
Springs. I don't think so.
I didn't hear what he said.
Yeah.
He asked
Oh,
if we could
can you
get,
get hot dogs there?
Is a restaurant known for a special dessert?
No.
I already think I know where it is.
He's got this look in his
Yeah.
face the whole time.
I think I know where it is, and I just want to put my guess out there. But
If you put your guess out there and you're correct, you win, Pete.
Blaze
Can we
Pizza.
all? Oh no,
Oh, what'd he say?
I said too.
Oh, Blaze. Okay.
nope, it wasn't Blaze Pizza.
okay,
I'm out.
So now we gotta
Done.
guess.
Yes. Are we ready? You know, I'm so silly because I'm talking about this dead air. I can just edit out the dead air.
Oh, yeah.
That's okay, Michael.
That's the
Yes.
easy part.
Yeah. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's only been 250 episodes.
Yeah. Well, I've only been around for
Let's see.
10, Bell, remember?
You'll figure
Okay.
that out eventually.
All right, Rick. Where am I?
White pig.
No.
Rats.
Steve.
Morimoto.
No, pigs.
Nope. Bill?
Oh!
Yeah,
I
was
bet I know
going
where it
for, like,
is.
pig. That's why I couldn't think. I was like, what I was going to ask? Is it a barbecue place?
Ah.
Oh.
I'll
you change
give
your
you-
answer, though.
I'll give you a hint.
chicken guy.
I'm pointing to it.
Oh,
I'm hiding right in front of it.
I don't know what that is.
Is that the home?
It's
Deluxe
Deluxe Burger.
Oh, yum.
yeah.
I was hiding right in front of it the whole time.
Oh.
And if you didn't know that, that's because you're not watching the episode on the WDW Review Tube. Did you know that you can catch all of our episodes on the WDW Review Tube, as well as all of the past episodes? We will have all 250 episodes on there eventually by September 21st, 2020. Every morning at 10 a.m., a new one is released in descending order until that great time when episode number 1 is released.
Oh, it's so mean to people.
All right. So that was a fun game, guys.
Yeah.
Honestly, it was Pete 2, Rick 2, and Stacy half a point. Bill and Steve didn't get on the board, but that's all right, guys, because I didn't either.
Okay. Yeah.
So that was a lot of fun, and there's so many variations that we could come up with that game. So that's definitely something.
I'm impressed with the way you came up with those rules on the fly.
I think it was a lot of fun. Now, here's what I want to do. I want to give you guys a chance to kind of talk to us about your podcast. I enjoy it. And I want you to kind of give us an idea. We know it's Monorail Tales. We know it's a Disney podcast, but what do you guys talk about? What do you guys mainly like to talk about? And what's the kind of the gist of your shows?
Besides dressing alike.
Yes. Yeah. You guys have got that down.
Sheila made us do it all dressed.
She threatened us.
Yeah.
She said we'd have to come back and do more shows with you if we didn't.
Yeah, she.
Oh well, in that case, thank you for abiding by the rules. And
and not only did we have to dress alike, we had to pay for our own shirts.
Yeah.
Well, look, I had to make my own. Can you even see it? Well, Christina made it. I don't make T-shirts. Come on. But yeah, this is your opportunity.
We're a podcast that, and I actually started this, 3 years ago?
Yeah.
Because I loved listening to podcasts. I'm a contractor. So during the day, I listen to on the average 6 hours of podcast a day.
I feel you there.
You're one of them. So
we appreciate that. You're one of mine too.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, I get yelled at for not listening to ours because she was like, we need the numbers. Just download it. I was like, okay.
See, folks, I wasn't kidding when I said we need the download number. We all have to listen to it.
Exactly. Just get the download. You don't have to listen to it. So, but we're a little bit everything Disney. We like talking to people who love Disney, and we love hearing their stories. So we've had, different sorts of people on. No one super big yet.
Hey.
Except
I was on the show.
Yeah.
You,
We have Theme Park Brothers.
Yeah, me and Jordan.
Finish, except for Michael Black and Theme Park Brothers. And actually, that was a lot of fun. We had to split that up, didn't we?
Yeah.
It wasn't because we didn't want to stop talking.
No.
It was crazy.
Yeah. So, and we did it all in one night, and it was like we were done. And I'm like, wow, there's 2 episodes. Get busy, Sheila. Start editing. Because I've actually taken a little bit of a step back. And I want to say right now, thank you to Rick and Bill for coming on board and doing all that they are doing to help us out and to help everybody out, really. So, I mean, we're all, one big happy Disney family one way or the other. So,
they're all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you, there's one, I'll tell you what, that's my catchphrase if you didn't know.
Yeah.
One of them, yes. One of the shows that I've noticed recently that you guys have done for a few months now is kind of giving everybody a rundown of what's going on Disney Plus. Mm-hmm. And I've been a little, what's the word?
Jaded?
Apprehensive?
We'll go with apprehensive. That's a better word, because when Disney Plus first released, I loved it. Like you couldn't get me off of it. I was binging the Imagineering story and constantly just watching all of this new content. Well, when I got done with it, I thought, is that it? And then there would be a month or so that I didn't watch it at all, and then 2 months. So I did start to get a little jaded. But what I think is amazing is, and this is where your podcast really helps, is that you need to check back in because they add new stuff all the time.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And if you stay away and you just kind of have this attitude I had, you're missing so much content. So I think that's a great, I hate to call it a service, but I love the aspect of that show. For the fact that you're pointing out the new things that are coming out on Disney Plus and, how they can find it. And just so we can talk about it, Hamilton just came out and I
watched it last night.
Oh, I cannot stop humming the songs, singing the songs.
My name is Alexander Hamilton. My name is Alexander Hamilton.
It's incredible. I just, and musicals have that way with me. Anyway, you could put me in front of almost any musical except for that. What was that? Into the Woods. You ever seen that?
Yeah.
How about Cats?
Love it.
You liked Into the Woods, Rick? Okay.
Well, I haven't seen the Disney one, but I saw the Broadway version.
Oh, well, see, that's the difference. That's what I'm afraid. I need to watch it again because I think I may enjoy it if I watched it again. But no, like Sweeney Todd is one of my favorites. We went to Broadway to see American Idiot, which is the Green Day musical. Yeah. Absolutely loved it. So I really appreciate those shows. We're kind of on a tangent here. I understand.
No. Imagine that. A podcast that goes on tangents.
It's crazy. Well, that's where we miss Chris. Once again, we're full circle here. If Chris was here, he'd reel us in. So is there anything else that you guys would like to cover today?
Well, Rick can say, if it's all right, where you can find us on the interwebs.
Absolutely. We want you guys to tell
the
us
show
where to find
the show
everybody.
that we have that comes out once a month, 3 of us get together, is Disney Plus Take 3, which is the 1, 2, 3 of us. So
awesome. Highly recommend that one.
Well, thank you.
And go ahead, Rick. Hit us with your info.
It was a challenge to come up with that name for us too. Let me tell you, because between the 3 of us, we couldn't count that high. But you can.
There were socks removed. There were shoes taken off.
Right. I guess the best place to find us is on our webpage, monorailtales.com, because then you can find the podcast and our social media links and everything. We are on Facebook and have a group that Bill is working really hard to get people involved with. So it's fun.
It's a great group. You're doing a good job, Bill.
Yes, he is.
Absolutely.
Yes, he is.
Trying to model that after how much fun we have on Epcot. Trying to get it going on that. So
thank you for that.
and leading to that, where could they find us, Pete?
MySpace, Instagram. What else? Facebook.
Maybe it's a DIY on Animal Crossing.
Yeah, that's going to be episode 256.3. It's going to be a very specific Patreon show.
No, we would
Epcot
lose supporters.
Epcot is in my Animal Crossing. I have
It
it on
is.
the wall poster.
He has an entire part of his house devoted to Epcot, which is amazing. Did you see me perk up when we started talking about Animal Crossing?
You see me fall asleep when we started talking about Hamilton?
Oh, Pete, are you one that's not?
I am not a musical type of guy.
Okay.
I like 2 musicals, Guys and Dolls.
Oh, I love
It's
Guys and Dolls.
Sinatra and the rest of the guys.
Yeah.
And the original Ocean's 11.
Oh, okay.
I've never seen that. But I do love Guys and Dolls.
Very, very good. If you really want to get technical, you can argue that The Blues Brothers is kind of a musical, but not really.
Yeah. No, that's good. I didn't used to be, but I don't know. with age comes music, I guess. I don't know. But and I'm not super in love with Hamilton, but I really thought it's well done. And I do think, and I don't say this about someone very often, but Lin-Manuel really is quite the talent. He is quite a talent.
Definitely. And since Pete failed miserably, Stacy, where could everybody find us?
You can find us on Facebook at the WW Review, also at the www.com. I think that's our website. But otherwise, we have a really amazing, as you heard alluded to before, Facebook group called Epcot. It's spelled EDCOT. And it is just a really tight-knit, but not cliquey, family-friendly Facebook group where we talk about everything, including Disney. So come and join us there. You can also send messages to Michael, Pete, Chris, and I on Facebook if you have any specific questions. We'd be happy to talk to you.
Yes, we draw straws to see who.
Animal Crossing requests, you can send those to me directly.
Yeah,
What is Animal Crossing?
Don't bother sending it to me,
We'll talk
please.
later, Steve.
Okay.
You asked for it. Just remember, you asked for that.
Oh no.
You should not have asked that question.
I'm working on Sheila.
You know, I almost bought it. I do have a Switch.
Good luck.
I do have a Switch.
Good
Who knows?
luck.
All right. Well, it was fun, guys. Thanks so much for joining us for our 250th episode. So for Stacy and Pete, and for Bill, Steve, and Rick, have a great rest of the day, and we will catch you on the flippity flop.
See you, everybody.
Yeah, happy sesquicentennial.
See ya.
There's- Is that 250 sesquicentennial?
Thanks.
I don't know. That's a big
That's
word.
true.
That's a really big word.
That's like $1.50 word, and I got like 38-cent vocabulary. So,
I'm probably not allowed to say that word on the. I don't know, but
Yeah.
Sesquicentennial was 150.
We'll just beep it out.
Yeah.